Greetings. Hello. How are you today? I hope you're having a wonderful day because I'm definitely having a wonderful day. This is Miss Manifestation, and today we are going to talk about a power higher than ourselves. So if you're on my channel, I just feel like you ought to know what I believe in. What I believe in is I believe that there is one creator who created all things. I believe he created the heavens. I believe he created the earth. I believe that he created every creepy, crawly thing that's on planet Earth. I believe that he created every creepy, crawly thing that's in the heavens, and that he created all planets. I also believe that there are other gods and goddesses. I believe that those gods and goddesses help us with our daily, everyday life if we ask for help and if we need help. I believe that there's a God of love, there's a God of peace, there's a God of war. So I believe that there are many gods and goddesses. I also believe that we have ancestors, and our ancestors are here for us. Our ancestors go back 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 generations and more. So that is what I believe in. Now, to get on with today's video. In today's video, I'd like to talk to you about how the spirits, how beings greater than ourselves communicate with us. I believe we are given warning signs. We are given warning signs when we are veering off of the right track. We get warning signs when we're moving too fast and we need to slow down. We get warning signs when danger is ahead. We get warning signs when people are trying to do us wrong. We get many types of warnings. 2 years ago, before I moved back home, I lived in Las Vegas, Nevada. I had a vision. I'm not going to call it a dream. I had a vision. In my vision, my mother was sick and she was dying, and she died. And I couldn't get back home. I had no way to get back home. I had that vision. I woke up. I told my husband. My husband said, "Oh, your mom's fine. Everything's fine. She's okay. Everything's fine." I called my mom. She's like, "Oh, I'm fine. I'm good. You know, whatever." A couple weeks later, she ended up in the hospital. I said to myself, you need to go back home. Your mom is going to get sick. Your mom is going to die. You need to go back home. Long story short, it took me a year to get back from Vegas to Pennsylvania. But I came back. I came back in June. Came with the thought in mind that I'm not going back to Vegas. But I came to visit my mom for vacation. And my plan was to begin looking for a place while I was here for those 2 weeks. The last day of my vacation in Pennsylvania, my mother went to a doctor's appointment. When she went to that doctor's appointment, the doctor told her that she had pancreatic cancer and that she only had 6 to 8 months to live. Needless to say, I was very saddened. I was very upset. And it came to me, your ancestors warned you of this. They told you this when you had that vision a year ago. They told you this was going to happen. So I made it my business that definitely not going back to Las Vegas. I found a place to live here. I moved back to Pennsylvania, and I've been in Pennsylvania ever since. 8 months later, my mother passed away of pancreatic cancer. It has now been, it'll be 2 years, March 2021. This is January 2021. So March 2021 will be 2 years that my mother has passed away. I tell you this story to say this. When your ancestors speak, when you have a vision, when you have a dream, when you hear the Spirit speaking to you, listen to what the Spirit's saying. Listen to what you're hearing. Open up your ears, open up your eyes, pay attention and listen. If I had not have listened, I would have been in Vegas and I would not have got to spend my mother's last days. I would not have gotten to spend time with her in her last days. I would not have gotten to spend my time with her in her last days of living. I found out she was dying. I stayed here. I went to my mother's doctor's appointments with her. I went to her chemotherapy with her. In the end, when she couldn't go to therapy anymore, I went to her house every day. I sat with her. I talked to her. I can't sing worth a lick, but I sang to her. We talked about old TV shows that we used to watch when I was a little girl. I fed my mother. I cooked for her. I fed her. I changed her diaper. I took care of my mom. And your situation may not be the same. I don't know what the Spirit is saying to you, but all I'm saying is when you hear your ancestors talk to you, when you hear the spirits give you warning signs, listen. Listen. Anyway, that's all for this video. I am saying goodbye, but you know what I want you to do. What I always say, if you like this video, please like it. Please comment. And definitely, please subscribe and tell all your friends about Ms. Manifestation. And come see me again soon because I am coming to you with some more rituals and spells. So stay tuned. Ashe.